What up YouTube, Topaz J saying I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First we're gonna jump into the news, then we're gonna jump into this review for this new Yelawolf joint, then we're gonna jump into an article from downloadpaz.com. Before then, listen to a brief instrumental from underground producer Lambo La Musica. So today being Halloween, man, a lot of fucking music has been coming out, man. Bottle mixtape, Lil Boosie dropped the project, man. Pretty much a shit ton that I'm probably not going to be able to get to. Maybe I'll be able to get to some of it tomorrow, but right now, I'm really just focusing on what I can get to. But yet, today's review is to that Yelawolf To Whom It May Concern, in which this is pretty much his open letter in a track, talking about all of the things that he's been going through and such as of recently. Because if you guys remember, I did look at him real funny style because of his support for the Confederate flag and all of that bullshit. So in this track, man, he's pretty much taking us back to when he was a child to where he is today and his whole train of thought on all of this shit. Pretty much in the song, he's saying he knows the history of the flag, the South, and all of that shit, man. And he by no means condone any of that shit, man. What he tried to do is he tried to show people that he's trying to make the new South. I mean, that was the whole direction of his music from the fucking beginning, even though it didn't do much with that radioactive. Talked about how he was raised to not see race and such, man, but as he grew older and had stepfathers and stuff, man, they ended up bringing that to his face. Then he definitely touched on that bastard that killed all of those people in the damn church and such, man, saying how he cannot ever forgive that type of shit. He and everybody from the South filling bells for the things that he did and such, and then started calling him like he's just a mentally ill type dude, and that's one thing that white people always try to pull, man. When the reality of it, he's not fucking mentally ill. That motherfucker knew enough to go into that motherfucker to kill some people. Mentally ill people are usually the ones who get killed, not the ones who do the mass murdering. But ultimately, Yelawolf came to the conclusions pretty much saying, fuck this flag. That flag is one of the main reasons why his granddad isn't alive and shit probably to this day. And what's crazy is he gave an apology about that shit, man. And you know, how many white people have ever given an apology over the mass murderings and shit, dude? And on top of it, man, it is just a dope track, man. Excellent production, and he's just getting everything that he wants to say off of his damn chest, man. Trying to show people the real him, because obviously not everybody grew up with him and understand where he's fucking coming from. And I respect the fuck out of it, man, and it has convinced me that he is not a white supremacist and such. Even though he was kind of saying some things like how he got biracial children and such, like a lot of white supremacists have biracial children. Just because you sleep with a black woman and stuff does not mean that you don't practice white supremacy. That is something that has been consistent throughout all of fucking history. But overall, a solid track, one that I definitely recommend, man. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpaz.com. And today's article is about racism and Halloween, since we kind of on this topic and such. Because a lot of us need to be aware that shit may go down this year, man. See, here's the thing that people don't understand, as I'm about to quote my favorite author, Tariq Nasheed and such, said that there's a correlation to when people wear blackface and shit to when we have been lynched and shit, dude. When they come out and straight up disrespect us like that, usually these people come out and act on it, but yet they try to do this blackface and shit under the cloak of the holiday of Halloween. Do not fall for that shit. He also said that in New York, the police said that there is quite honestly a reputable source of an attack that could happen on police and shit by a what sounds to be a black nationalist group, which it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, they are probably going to be targeting us in New York all fucking night tonight, dude. Pretty much to all my black people, man, watch your fucking back for Halloween, man. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.